Well, hello and welcome to Knighton News. This is the first of what we think are going to be regular kind of briefing updates. What a week it's been. We're living in unprecedented times. Much that has been kind of normal has been taken away, and it feels scary, doesn't it? And it's okay to admit that. I was reading Nehemiah this morning. I was struck how he hears about the great trouble and disgrace of God's people in Jerusalem. And his first response is to sit down and weep. He doesn't put a brave face on it. He doesn't try and forget about it. He allows himself to feel sad. And then he takes that emotion to God. He prays and fasts, we're told, for some days. Look, one thing about this crisis is it makes you pray a lot, doesn't it? For ourselves, for our families, our church, our community, our city, our nation, our leaders, our world. We thought it would be a good idea, rather than just sending out another email, to send out a video and let you know what we're planning on doing at Knighton. As you know, we've made the unprecedented step of closing our meetings midweek. We missed our AGM on Tuesday. There'll be no services on Sunday, and we don't know how long this will last for. It will almost certainly go beyond Easter, but we're paying close attention to government guidelines, and we'll obviously keep you informed. We've been linking with local churches and some further afield. We've been gathering insight and wisdom from them. We've talked to local councillors in an attempt to coordinate our efforts, and we formed a small crisis team that will meet regularly during this time online. As elders, we've moved all our meetings online and we've stepped them up. We're more than prepared for this, and we're going to stay together as a church, and we're going to help those in our community and outside who are at risk and who are struggling. So what is the plan? Well, we're going to live stream this Sunday at 10:30 on YouTube. That means we're going to film it and it will go out live to whoever tunes in. It'll look and feel a bit different, but we've tested it out and we're ready for what I think is going to be a new look Sunday. You can ask questions, you can interact with those who are taking part, and the video will stay up so you won't miss it. We're hoping you're going to join us. If you want to, you'll find details about that on the website. We'll let you know about other plans shortly, but our aim is to allow home groups to meet online, to provide conference calls so that we can have live Bible studies, we can pray together. And we also want to create study groups so that we can chat about different topics or books or films that we've been watching. We're going to be conducting video interviews for you to watch so that we can hear from those who are on the front line in our hospitals and those who are at home self-isolating, and see how they're managing. And look, none of this is new. We saw in Acts 2 how the church met publicly, but also home to home. In other words, there's more than one way to do church. And we've seen that the church in some other nations has shown us that there can be explosive growth, even though they don't have buildings or in some cases leaders. So don't despair and don't give in to fear. Let's use this time to trust God, to love one another and look out for those around. It's been exciting to hear already how people have been reaching out to isolated neighbours, supporting local businesses and preparing food for those who urgently need it. Knighton Free Church may have closed its meetings, but as a church, we're very much open. So pray with me that during these extraordinary times, God will continue to use us and reach out to not just our community, but this whole nation and the whole world with the good news of Jesus Christ.